Good morning, everybody. This is Douglas Grant with Neighbors Real Estate Group, and we are here with Homes, Neighbors, and Community. We're visiting today with Joseph Bollinger, who's a candidate for the Benton County Quorum Court District 7 seat. And District 7 consists primarily of that portion of Bella Vista east of US 71. Good morning, Joseph.
Good morning.
Glad to have you with us.
Thank you for having me today.
So, tell our viewers a bit about you, your experience, what brought you to Bella Vista, that sort of thing.
All right. Well, so I'm kind of your stereotypical nerd. I always like to start out with this story because it kind of defines my persona. I'm not exactly the person that you generally want to invite to a party, but you want me to be on your team for Trivial Pursuit. So
Okay.
I was
I'll write that down.
yeah, I'm your typical nerd, pretty much. As a child, I always like to tell a story. As a child, I read a 24-volume encyclopedia, cover to cover, just for fun.
Wow.
So I've always been just a student of learning. So to me, I'm all about learning what's going on, whether it's history or current, and trying to be educated on things.
Okay, great. So, why are you running for this seat, and what qualifications do you bring to the job?
Sure. Well, I lived in Bella Vista, in the Bella Vista area for about 25 years now. My parents moved here in 1986
Okay.
when I was three and a half years old, and we've always lived in the Bella Vista area. Off and on. I moved, around a little bit when I was a child, things like that. But for the most part, like I said, 25 of those years I've been in the Bella Vista area and in my district for the last 6 years, specifically. And what I feel is that what I bring to the table here is just my outward perspective. I'm a system engineer by trade. So I have a unique ability to be able to look at things from a different point of view, not like a stereotypical politician or something like that says, okay, we have a need, let's just raise taxes or do this. I take the approach of listening to my constituents and doing what's best for us with the outward thinking capabilities.
Okay, great. What do you see as some of the top issues facing Benton County and perhaps even more specifically Bella Vista?
Yeah, and one of the biggest issues I'll say, and the number one question I get, is what is a justice of peace? What do they do? And most people just don't know that. So the best way I like to describe that is it's kind of like city council, but for the county. It's just the county's legislative body. And so some of the top issues that we have right now is the courthouse, the expansion of the courthouse. The voters recently decided overwhelmingly to vote down the sales tax increase, which I led the fight against. And it's not that I don't feel like we need a courthouse. Everyone understands we need courthouse expansion because our area is growing. 33 people moving into North Arkansas every single day, and obviously half of that around Benton County area. So what I did is I led the fight to basically expand the existing courthouse and shot down the tax increase. So instead of doing it for $35 million, now we're going to do it for around $12.5 to $14 million.
Okay.
So we could actually expand our courthouse without actually having to increase taxes at all. And also we also do a jail expansion. We need to expand out the jail because of overpopulation of the current jail. I believe we could do all this without having to increase taxes at all. I think matter of fact, we could actually do a tax decrease to be able to get this done.
Okay. Well, you pretty much answered the next one, but what plans do you have to deal with these issues?
Yeah. Well, actually, I have a pretty unique plan with this, and this is something I've talked about it and I've looked into it. Once again, I do my research. It's what I do by trade. Right now, most counties in Arkansas get 100% of their county tax revenue. Benton County is unique in the way that we only get about 17% of our 1% county tax rate. So what I propose is actually doing a sales tax cut, and then also just doing a slight sales tax increase. So let's say a 1/4% sales tax cut and an 8-cent increase. That would be 100% dedicated to special projects. That way we can afford to build the courthouse, we can afford to build the jail with actually decreasing taxes.
Interesting.
Yeah, and also another thing I like to say is, just once again, I like to listen to the people. Obviously they overwhelmingly voted that down, and to me it's listening to the people, listening to what they have to say, because at the end of the day, I'm here to represent what's best for my community and my constituents.
Well, that's a great segue because I'm giving you now an opportunity to just address anything that you would like to talk about that we didn't touch on this morning.
Sure. I want to talk about the fact that I've been a lifelong Republican. I've been a Republican since I was around 18 years old, give or take a few days, here and there after I turned 18 to register to vote. I think my birthday might have been on the weekend or something like that. But nonetheless, I've been involved with the Republican Party for a long time. I had a temporary step down for the Young Republicans during my primary, but I plan on resuming responsibilities come March 4th, the day after the Republican primary. But I was the chair for the Young Republicans for the 3rd Congressional District in Northwest Arkansas and Benton County. So I've been involved with the party. I'm actually on the Republican Party's outreach committee. So we're all about getting people engaged and joining the Republican Party, and I'm all about bringing people into the Republican Party, because really my platform has always been about involvement and bringing people in, and once again doing what's best for our community. That's the reason why my campaign slogan is "We the People," because it's listening to my constituents and fighting for them, doing what's best. I don't have any corporate ties. I don't have any special interest money. It's all funded from me and from my constituents, we the people. And that's really important to me. I refuse to accept any PAC money. I won't do it. I refuse to accept any special interest money. It's not going to happen. I'm fighting for you. That's why it's we the people.
Okay. Now, how can folks get in touch with you or reach out to you or read more about you if they would like to?
Absolutely. I try to make myself very, very accessible. I pretty much say you can pretty much go on me every way minus smoke signals. That's only because I'm not always looking up. So, and outside. I have my phone number. It's 479-531-0788. I have my email address is bollingerforarkansas@gmail.com. My website is bollingerforarkansas.com. And my Facebook is Bollinger for Arkansas, and same thing for my Instagram and Twitter.
All right, well, great. Joseph, we thank you for being with us today. The primary is March the 3rd. If you haven't registered, unfortunately, it's too late to do that, but those of you who have registered, get out there and vote. And again, we thank you for being with us today, and good luck.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.